Is this mic on? Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to follow the beginning of the Kevad Battles, huge sports event here in Pärnu. We are going to introduce a few people here participating to the event. We have 3 athletes and 1 event organizer here on the panel. Let's do a quick introduction round first to begin with. So we have Bronec Jaani from Estonia participating in freestyle calisthenics category. Then we have Samu Könönen from Finland also participating in the freestyle calisthenics. Then we have Janary Kask from Estonia, and he's participating in Strongman competition. And then we have also Janeli Kunnberg from Estonia, and she's organizer of the street dance competition here in this Kevad Battles event. So other than names that we already went through, but give like a short introduction of yourself, maybe one small fact you'd like to tell for the people following this interview. So let's actually start from Janeli and then move on to the Bronec last.
Okay, hello from street culture or street dance culture. So I'm actually teacher at J Street Dance School, and our dance school is organizing this year battle called Wanted Battle, and we are very happy to collaborate with Street Eagle and Kevad Battles to organize it in Pärnu Beach. And it's first year that we have street dance in Kevad Battles, so I am super happy and excited, and I think it will be very nice event.
Thank you. And then Janary Kask.
Hello, I'm Janary. I'm actually participating for the 2nd year in Kevad Battles. I don't know what to say.
Well, that's enough. I think that's a good start. 2nd year, like a veteran almost already. Yeah, here at Kevad Battles. And we have few questions, so you don't need to take too much time here at the first question. So, Samu, also one small fact you would like to share.
Yeah, my name is Samu Könönen. I'm from Finland. I'm 19 years old. I just turned a couple weeks ago 19. I'm a current Finnish national champion and Nordic freestyle calisthenics champion, and this is my 2nd year also in Kevad Battles, and I wish everyone a great event, and let's have fun.
Thank you, Samu.
Thank you.
And then finally, Bronec.
Hello. So this is also my 2nd year in Kevad Battles, and a fact that I would like to share would be that I remember the very first years when the Kevad Battles tradition actually started. I was maybe 17, 16 years old at that time, and it's just great to see how far this whole event and everybody involved has gone. So again, I wish everyone a good luck, and I hope to have a good time on Saturday.
Perfect, thank you. It indeed has grown a lot, and it's great to see how far this event has been pushed. It's 9th year, if I'm not mistaken, right? So next year will be like a celebratory 10-year anniversary. All right, so then I would like to direct a couple of questions more directly to few of you instead of going through everyone. Let's start from Bronec. I would like to ask, how did you actually get interested in street workout or calisthenics, and how did it all get started for you? Was it Kevad Battles, the first touch, or where did it begin?
The very first time that I really saw street workout or calisthenics was through my best friend. Like he was doing regular stuff. He was doing pull-ups and muscle-ups, but to me it seemed like really surreal thing to do. and that really caught my attention. I have been doing sports my whole life, like a whole bunch of different things, but calisthenics is something that has just stuck with me. So this autumn really marks my 10 years that I've been involved in it, and yeah, it's been a long time, but my best friend was really the one who put me on this.
Nice, thank you. And speaking of surreal things, we could transition into you, Janary. You compete in Strongman, which in most categories, what I've seen is pretty surreal. Like, tell me how you get interested in Strongman competing, and how did all that start?
So basically, it all started last year. I had a really good friend that actually started with Strongman like 2 years ago. He looked at me, thought like, you seem strong enough, why not, come join. The sport is fun, the people there are like really interesting, and they love to chat, and I think the sport just unites people, that's it.
Perfect, thank you. And small follow-up question on that. Did you have any background before that, like gym or something? Because if it was recently you started, you probably had strength coming from somewhere.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym for like 4 years now, and I just had strength, I think, just genetics.
All right, and one small follow-up on that as well. How or what separates the strongman and the gym for you? Like what? Obviously they are like two clearly different things, but like, what are the key differences? Why strongman is so interesting for you instead of just working out in the gym and building muscle?
Because I think all the lifts are just extraordinary. They're not like these basic lifts where you use machines, and they're not just boring. I love how we use tiny stones, how we, shoulder press like logs, pull trucks. I think it's awesome and masculinity, in my opinion.
Gotcha, thank you. We're gonna get into the trucks in a moment. Let's move on to the Janeli quickly here in between. What I would like to ask from you is if you could first tell a little bit about the battles that you're organizing. You mentioned a few things earlier, but little in detail, how does the competition move forward in this event? And then I have one more question actually at this point, but let's start from there.
Okay, so basically the battle system is kind of similar to Calisthenics freestyle, that we have prelims where everybody can participate, and then the judges will choose top 16 or top 8. In this competition we have only top 8, and then after that there will be like quarterfinals, semifinals and the finals, and the winner will be announced in the award ceremony. But we have two categories. We have hip hop freestyle category that is like 2 versus 2, so they participate in pairs. They can like use combos, they can use choreos, but mainly freestyle. The combos cannot be like over 16 counts or something. And in all styles category, it's like interesting because you can dance whatever style you want. Basically, there are like every different dance style dancers, and the music is also like from all other street dance styles. So it's maybe the most like fun part to watch. And there is it is 1 versus 1, so there is like one dancer against the other dancer, and it's also top 8 and semifinals, finals. So yeah, I think that's the like main part of the paddle. But what is different compared to calisthenics freestyle, maybe, I don't know, but I think that we have more the artistic side, that you have to listen to music, you have to show your emotions and stuff like that. So I think it's very interesting to watch as a spectator also.
Nice, thank you. And let's see if this collaboration through the Kevad Battles will also bring some things from street dance competitions back to the calisthenics also. Like many years back, we used to also do more into the beat and music also, which was pretty interesting. And obviously, all the sports evolve, but we'll see. We'll see how that maybe affects also when the sports come together. One more, a little personal question. How did you actually, like, have you been dancing yourself before, probably, and how did you end up starting to organize an event?
So it's my 11th year dancing right now, and I'm still dancing and teaching and organizing at the same time. So I also compete in Estonian national events and in Latvia and Lithuania, everywhere near, and sometimes abroad also. But yeah, I have been dancing for 11 years, and kind of the same as Bronec said, like friends just asked, and so everything like the stars aligned, basically.
Right, thank you. And if you can comment real quickly, how did that transition into like organizing an event? Like, have that come like recently with it, or?
It was the most logical way to put it, because I like put a lot of energy and passion into something, and I think it's like a waste of time when I don't give it back or to the culture or to the sport or to the dance. So I just need to like inspire more youth, then they can be also great dancers, organizers, teachers, and like the culture and the dance itself can like grow. And in Pärnu, it's like my second home, so I love it here.
Amazing energy, thank you. Yeah, let's get back to the street workout at this point, or calisthenics. Back to Bronec. Couple of short questions. How would you describe the level of athletes in this competition, and let's say how would you place yourself, and maybe Samu as well, you can evaluate, like, how do you expect you guys to do in Saturday's competition?
The level of Kevad Battles, especially in the last, I think 4 to 5 years, has been relatively high, since the competition goes more and more international each year. And placing myself in between those guys is a difficult task. But yeah, I think there are a lot of guys obviously better than me, but I will just try to give my best and see what it brings.
All right. And how would you expect the guy next to you to do in the event?
Taken into account last year, I know he's good. I know he's very good. I've been keeping my eye on him on social media, and he's a huge inspiration to me, static-wise, sport-wise, and overall an amazing person. I hope he does well.
Okay, thank you. Some nice words there from Bronec. All right, a few more questions. To learn more from the Strongman competition, I would like to ask from Janary a couple of quick questions also. What is your strongest category in your opinion in the whole competition? Like, what do you prefer? Maybe you like the most, or you're the best at, or whatever you want to share.
I think the truck pulling is one of my favorites, and maybe the barrel throwing. I think I'm good at it. I think that's it.
All right. Yeah, nice and short. And how about what would be the weakest? Like, what do you dislike? Which category? Or
I don't think I dislike anything. I think it's all fun.
Perfect. All right, that's a good answer. Nothing to work for your opponents there, like to get any advantage on. And then my favorite question, which I was waiting to ask from you, which I already referred to, is I was trying to imagine how does it actually feel like to pull the truck. I haven't ever experienced. How would you describe it to me? I want to know right now how it feels.
I think it feels really awesome. I mean, imagine yourself at 19 and you're pulling a 10-ton truck. Like goddamn, like come on. How many people you can see that are 19 and pulling a truck? Like Jesus, that's awesome. Like we have one guy here who says who's competing as well, Tank. I think it's gonna be fun. Like I know his surname is Tank, but let's see.
All right. We're looking forward to it, to see him in action as well as you. How much time do we have left? A few questions. No, all right. So then maybe a little bit of the from the calisthenics side from Samu, I could ask. Who do you think will be your biggest competition in this competition? Like, do you know athletes that are going to participate? Probably you've looked through like who you're competing against, but who would you expect would put up the biggest fight?
The biggest fight, I think, Titas. I've been looking his stuff. He's crazy from back in the days. Even inspired me in the beginning, like far back in the days 2018, and like I've been watching like calisthenics videos like a long time before I even started. Like calisthenics is a weird combination that I like after seeing people doing crazy stuff, I started doing it myself. But maybe Titas or some Israel people. There are many crazy people coming, and even one world champion currently, and yeah.
All right, so really a high-level competition coming up. I believe now that you mentioned earlier, you're the current Nordic champion. Titas, if I remember correctly, is the Nordic champion from earlier years. So let's see how the competition unfolds.
Yeah.
Another question. I know there's a lot of Finnish people coming over here to support you in the competition, and also other Finnish athletes who participate. How big of an impact do you think there is to have the fans there cheering for you, or do you even notice people like shouting your name or anything like that from the audience, or is it like, are you like so focused that you just concentrate on your performance?
It's a weird feeling, at least for me myself. Like before I touch the bar, I feel people like shouting my name and everything, like cheering up, and when I touch the bar, it's just like me and the bar. So before I touch the bar, I feel the energy, and of course, like if I do some crazy stuff and I land it, of course I'm like, yeah, I will feel it myself.
All right, thank you. And speaking of fans, I'll transition into Bronec with the second to last question. Obviously, like, well, we have other Estonian athletes as well, but specifically now in freestyle calisthenics, how does it feel to compete in front of the home crowd, so to say? I would assume there's the biggest amount of spectators will be coming from Estonia. So how does it feel to compete in front of the home crowd? Do you get like an advantage, you feel, or is there any specific meaning?
I pretty much agree with what Samu said. It's like the general energy. It doesn't, I mean, it does matter if there's a home crowd, obviously, but before I start performing, or as Samu said, before I touch the bar, it's like you just hear like screaming, you hear your name, and obviously it gives an edge, I guess, to have a home crowd or train where you're comfortable, but overall the energy is what feeds me, no matter if it's coming from home crowd, no matter if it's coming from an overall crowd, but it's just giving me power. And when I go to the bar, it's just fully focused. It's like tunnel vision. It's just me and the bar. You're like completely locked in what you're doing, and then yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. Then the final question I would ask from Janary. How do you prepare this type of competition? Like, is there any specific, obviously, like physical preparation through training, but also like mental preparation? What would you say about that?
I think we can all agree on one thing, that we go hard on ourselves. Like how do you say? And as well, I train in Ramukobas in Tartu. I mean, there are great people. They really showed me the way how to train in Strongman. And I think that's it.
All right. Did you have any extra questions, Erik? Yeah. So I'll pass the mic to Erik Neisser, the competition organizer, who comes up with a couple more questions.
Ma räägin eesti keeles. Erik Neisser siis Streetikoolist, et Janeli, kas sa ise ka võistled?
Ei, mina ise ei võistle, ma olen kohtunik. Aga minu õpilased võistlevad.
Ja siis on järgmine küsimus, kes on kohtunikud veel?
Kohtunikud on mina, Jessica Lainde, kes on samuti Pärnus treener, ja Kertu Kibal, kes on Tallinnas treener.
Kui palju rahvast ootad laupäevaks Tüünile?
Ma spekuleerin, et võistlejaid tuleb 60 ja pealtvaatajaid loodetavasti sama palju, kui mitte rohkem.
Janary, keda ennustad U23 kategooria Eesti meistriks rekka vedamises?
Ma arvan, et tank, sest et tank kaalub must 30 kilo rohkem ja kuna ma olen kaitseväes, siis ma ei saa kahjuks sihukest trenni teha, nagu ma sooviksin.
Siit tulenevalt, kuidas mõjutab ajateenistus sinu tänast vormi? Millised võimalused sul seal treenimiseks on?
Väga väiksed võimalused, enamjaolt on kardio ja ma ei saa kahjuks süüa nii palju, kui ma tahaksin ja preppida ennast rohkem enne võistlusi, teha trenne sihukest, nagu ma tahaks, sest enamjaolt ma olen metsas, jooksen, trillin, jooksen relvaga ringi.
Siit tulenevalt Bronecile edasi, mida sööd laupäeva hommikul?
Kaerahelbeputru.
Eestlased pole finaalis nähtud aastast 2019. Kas sa pääsed finaali 4 hulka?
Kindlasti ei hakkaks siin midagi ennatlikku ütlema ega üle varju hüppama, aga nagu ennist mainitud sai, siis annan endast parima. Seda tean kindlalt, et suudan ja oskan rohkem kui eelmine aasta ja eks
kas
näeb, mis päev
poolfinaali
toob.
tuled?
Loodame. Tahaks jõuda. Ühest sellest kvalifikatsioonist võiks ikka edasi saada.
Kvalifikatsioonist pääseb edasi 16, nagu tead.
Yeah.
Poolfinaaliks ma pean siis silmas top 8.
Mm-hmm.
Aga hüva. Samu, how many athletes are coming from your country?
From our country.
Yeah, from Finland.
To freestyle or overall. I think like 10, maybe 10. Maybe 10. I feel like, yeah. I hope so. Maybe more. I hope more.
At the moment I remember you,
Yes.
Tatu Vihro, and
Tomi.
One athlete, Antti from
Strength
Endurance. Yeah.
Yes. And Jasse is no, I will not count them all. Like I feel 5 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any surprise on the stage? Any new trick? We know you have nationals 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
But maybe you surprise us. Do you?
Maybe. I've been cooking something like some crazy stuff, but it's a surprise if I do them. It's like if I feel like if I go now to the bar, I won't do my best. I slept so bad yesterday. I mean like last night, so I cannot think about any crazy, but I've been planned to do some crazy stuff. Maybe not in the qualification round, but in the further battles.
All right. Thank you for all the athletes and Janeli as well, and also thank you, Erik. So Kevad Battles will be happening this weekend here at Pärnu Beach. Check our live stream. Come to see the event. Thank you and see you there.